Massey Ferguson Old Generation mod review. And this time I'm going to do the equipment section of it, considering, well, the tractors were just a big enough part that we had to do 2 sections of a video. So I'm going to start off with the Massey Ferguson 885, and it cannot have any upgrades. And we're also going to get the 885 cutter. Now, from what I've heard, the 885 is just like a lawnmower. Although what I think it did in real life is, I think it basically just cut the prop, but it didn't put it inside a grain tank, it just dumped it on the ground. Next up we have the T885, which is, I think it's a header trailer. And then we have the weights, the 2,500 kilogram, obviously not in American weight standards. And then we have the 600 kilogram. We have the 260, which is, from what it looks to be, it's a chaff harvester. I don't think I have any corn planted in this field, but we'll go to a different thing to test these things out. We have the 200, which is basically the same thing except without the 2 spike things. Then with the plow, the 140, which doesn't actually list its thing. Oh no, it does. Then we have the 114 bale trailer. Why did they only name these guys numbers? You'd think there would be more. 1110. Before I look at the front loaders, a cedar, the 30. The cultivator 23. 15.2. Which, what is this? Oh, it's tree skidder, I think that's what it's called. Fertilizer spreader. We need to move some stuff first. I mean, seriously, just from the equipment alone, we get a full shop, although excluding that mess. Let's move a few things out of the way, such as this. Now let's get the rest, the fertilizer spreader, the 11. Seriously, you gotta give them more complex names, just numbers. 5. And then the SD2. You see, that's at least good enough, at least it's not just numbers. Okay, so I do have something for the baling section of it, but not for the harvester. Actually, yeah, I do. It's actually just a mower. Okay, first off, we're going to look at the baler, which seems like a pretty old style baler. But does this tractor actually have enough horsepower to power it? It does. Take this thing down to the main farm, and well, test it out. Because from it looks, it's just a normal generic square baler. It's not like one of the tiny square balers, which make those tiny size bales. Which, what are those even used for? I mean, you can obviously pick them up easily, but like, what's the use? Instead of just making a big bale, you make a bunch of tiny bales. I mean, sure, they're easy for feeding, and you get less waste. But still, I don't see the entire point. And later on, sometime this week, which today is Sunday, so possibly today, Monday, or Tuesday, there will be a multiplayer live stream. Actually, yeah, there is a bit of stuff I haven't harvested. So, let's test out the thing. I need to get the trailer for a semi and actually test this thing out by grabbing some hay. Oh, I do have the modded trailer, which is the 17,000 liter one, but I'm just deciding to stick with the vanilla one for now. So I just realized something. I forgot to put that this was part 2 in the live stream. Also, there's possibly going to be a part 3 because I'm gonna have to cut this video short because I have things to do. So we're going to test out the baler and possibly the harvester. Oh, how could you forget the actual trailer? How do you forget the trailer? The one thing that you were using this for. You forget. Also, shortcut. Trees. At least now you can actually get your revenge. Or not. Anybody got any help? Well, this is just going horribly wrong. Now I think we have the dolly, so we can just use the, Challenger. Since all those semis had a bit of technical difficulties. I just wonder how big is the Challenger compared to Big Bud? Because, well, Big Bud is the biggest tractor in the world. It might actually basically dominate the Challenger. Again. I forget it again. And yes, I am easily sidetracked. But yeah, just in case you guys are checking out the description, it's meant to say part 2. Although I forgot to actually put that in the thing. It is part 2. Overall, they should have actually maybe included a massive purpose in harvester, other than the mower thing. Now I think that it is a mower. I just attach a loading wagon to the back. yes, this map is Goldcrest Valley. Simply because I decided not to use any of my modded maps because, well, this one has a suitable amount of money and stuff like that for this review. And we actually get the thing in between these two. Strong. Times when you need a technical difficulty thing. Of course, all the YouTubers make mistakes in their videos. And that adds to the comedy level. Also, shortcut. Simply because we're not doing this realistic, we're just doing this to review a mod. And honestly, this honestly seems like a DLC almost. Nope, it's perfectly free. Let's see how well this baler handles this stuff. Lower pickup. Baler. Same sounds as the generic vanilla baler. Overall, it works pretty well. Although, of course, I'm not putting it in an actual field, I'm just doing this quickly. Anxiety career for everything. Now see if we can actually, since well no bales popped out. Baling, let's see. Yep, we can unload it. Pretty decent. Basically the same as the traditional New Holland baler. But hey, can't get everything. I'm just going to reset this tractor back to the shop so we can carry on with the review. Nothing of it. Yeah, I will make a third part for harvesters and tippers. So this was just a quick little demonstration. Also, we might as well test out the weights. Comparing it to tractors. Bang it wrong side. After the review is over, we're going to a test video to see, well, how well the mods are. Also, that is a tiny weight. Oh, that's, I know this. It's the front weight. For a tractor. The overall mods pretty decent. So those are what the load walls are. Yes, we are going to in fact stop the second part review here simply because I wasn't prepared for everything. I wasn't thinking straight, so if you guys want to see the third part, tune in next time on the review of the Massey Ferguson Old Generation mod pack. And goodbye.